Hello, if you're watching this video then you probably have one of these machines leaking. So it's a Vax Rapide Ultra 2 or Ultra 2 pad, and what happens usually if you load in the wrong chemical like the rock doctor or anything that is too thick, then this valve gets blocked. So what happens is basically when you want to switch which way it should let through the chemical in the water, then it changes. So when you pull this lever here, then what it does, it pulls this one, right? Trying to do it with half of my hand, and then when it gets blocked, then it stays like that. It stays open. It happens quite often, and it's rather an easy fix. In the UK, you can order one of these for £5 or £6 on eSpares.co.uk. I'll leave, I'll leave the link in a comment section or in the description, so you can buy it yourself. Please don't throw away this machine. I almost did it. I actually spent 2 or 3 days in front of the house. Then finally, I took the time to actually rip it apart and found this really easy fix. I'm going to show you how it's done. So just stick around. So first thing first, what you need to do, you need to take this bit off. It's fairly easy. You just turn these little things, these little guys, and it comes off. Once it's out, then you can take out the tank. As you would normally do that, and then take all the screws out. So you've got 1, 2, quite a few, you get the idea. Take all the screws out. So first you just take out this bit. It's got 2 screws, you unscrew them, it comes off. Then you remove this little piece of sponge, put it somewhere safe, you'll need it later. Okay, once you've removed all the screws in the back, you'll notice it still doesn't want to come off. The reason for that is it's got another 2 screws, if you can see them there. So you need to also remove them, and then it'll nicely come off. Alright, so once you have removed those 2 screws, then this thing nicely jumps off, and you can see that valve. Remove those 2 screws as well. It comes out, and I'll show you in a minute what happened with this one. So this one is badly clogged. Basically, whatever you do, it's going to be leaking. So well, this time I didn't want to. I did not want to turn it on because basically it pours the water on the carpet straight away. If it happens to yours as well, then it's going to be fixed in just a minute. You can do it yourself. There's one thing to look out for. Once you remove those tubes, please remember which one was on the top, which one was on the bottom. So what I'm going to do, I'll do it one at a time. So there's a new one. I'll immediately connect the one that came off in a new one, so I'm going to remember which is which. Okay, once you replace that, just put it all back together, and I'll demonstrate how nicely it works after. So when you put this bit back together, then you want to look out for so you turn it to right direction. It has this little bit underneath, and it should go, it should match. So if it's not turned exactly the right direction, it won't go in. So now you see it's matching. The top can also be tricky a little bit, so when you put it back, you think it's probably right, then you might want to check. So still there's a little gap there, and when you pull the lever on the top, you should see that moving. See? So when you can see it moving, you know you've done the right thing. Okay, so now I've put all the screws back. This is a moment of truth, so let's give it a go. So let's turn this thing on. water flows through when it has to. It goes both ways, so the fix was successful. And just a few words on it. This is my very first video. I just really wanted to show you how it's being done. This is a rather cheap machine, and I know especially in the UK people tend not to spend any time on fixing these cheap things. It was about 80 quid on eBay or Amazon. I can't really remember anymore. So I've seen many people throwing these things away, and so far I couldn't find any video on the YouTube about how to fix that. If you throw it away, clearly it's not very good for the environment, and I think it's bland. So just a word about the manufacturer actually planning this ahead. You're advised, if you buy one of these, you're advised not to use it with any other chemical, but we all know that you can buy well, if you ever have any leftover rag doctor or whatever, I would say please feel free to use it, but you need to expect this to happen. At one point it starts leaking quite badly because it gets clogged, and you just need to apply this fix. I would say, well, you can buy like 2-3 of those little valves, and occasionally it takes about 10-15 minutes. Well, this is it for today. I'm really hoping that I saved I saved the environment from a little bit more junk plastic. So yeah, I hope it helped, and just well, enjoy. I really hope it helps. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.